the Chase Thomas Podcast, for people who have nothing but time to kill.
For a touchdown. I remember that Mississippi State game or the Georgia when he did the reverse. Every time he got the football in his hand, he made something special happen. And I hate that it felt like we wasted him, because Cordero Patterson would be great on this Tennessee football team in 25 for sure.
Oh, 100%. He'd be a lot of fun. Which position group are you most confident in next season for Tennessee as it stands right now? Which one are you most confident is going to be a really good unit?
Most confident. It's hard not to say defensive front. But you made mention of the cornerbacks. I feel like the secondary will naturally take a step forward just because of the continuity that they have. So the easy answer would be the defense, but I guess the tricky one for me, and maybe it goes along with your article, will be the running backs, because I'm not necessarily saying Thornton was better, but I do say this, that the way that Josh Heupel runs this offense, it's almost foolproof for whoever's running the football back there. And I feel like that room will be fine no matter who has the ball.
I am right there with you. In the 4 years of Heupel, Tennessee, I even have this, the clear eyes, full hearts don't lose. Friday Night Lights. Like I had what did I write? I did a spinoff for the Heupel running game version of just basically, wide splits, light boxes, run forever. Like that's just kind of what Tennessee football is under Heupel, where I just think the way defenses play them, you're always going to be able to run the ball well. Like, so in the 4 years, they're averaging between 4.9 yards or 5.5 yards per carry as a team. There's no drop off. Like it's almost consistent. And I would even argue, we were both in the building for Jalen Wright's big time run to open the Georgia game. Jalen Wright averaged 7.5 yards per attempt 2 years ago. He was more of I think the ultimate Heupel system running back, because he actually scared defenses. And what I mean by that is Sampson's best trait was that he was so durable and was so good at just getting you 3 to 4 to 5, and obviously and not breaking down as the game went on. Like Sampson was just third, fourth quarter, this is when I'm more amped up and I'm gonna I don't care, you can try and take me down, I'm getting 6 yards out of this. But you didn't worry about Sampson breaking 1 for 80. Jalen Wright legitimately scared you. Jalen Wright had track speed. Jalen Wright was so good when he got to that second level that it scared opposing defenses. And I think he's been the best upside back of anyone in the Heupel era. But I just think Peyton Lewis, they're going to be back to the rotation this year. Peyton Lewis, Star Thomas, and why am I blanking? Deshaun Bishop, they're going to be fine. It's not going to be as, I guess, fun, because you're not going to have a 22 touchdown, 1,500 yard tailback, which is, it's really fun when you have that kind of back. But it's also Tennessee's best season was a trio of Jabari Small, Dylan Sampson, and Jalen Wright in 22, and they were just fine, and it's okay.
It felt kind of like the Mike Leach quarterback situation. No matter who he has back there, statistically, is going to lead the country in something. So I feel like in this Josh Heupel era, you're always going to have 1 or 2 running backs toward the top of the SEC, especially in yards per carry, because there's a lot of openings up front.
Oh, I'm right there with you. Final thing.
Nicely done, nephew. The Chase Thomas Podcast. Hell yeah.